Alright, folks, Rich Van Tassel finishing up with the 4 o'clock game recaps. We only have 2 of them, so this should be pretty quick. Wild one in Seattle, 41-38. Seahawks get the victory. They move to 5-2. They've won 4 straight now. Houston drops to 3-4. Deshaun Watson, 19 of 30, 402 yards, 4 touchdowns, did have 3 interceptions. Deshaun Watson was the top rusher, 8 carries, 67 yards. That's 8.4 yards per rush. Lamar Miller, 21 of 54, 2.6 yards per rush, 1 touchdown. Alfred Blue, 5 of 21, 4.2. The team, 34 of 142, 4.2 yards per rush. DeAndre Hopkins having a huge game, 8 catches, 224 yards, 1 touchdown. Will Fuller, 5 catches, 125 yards, 2 touchdowns. Lamar Miller, 3 of 19, the other touchdown. Chris Thompson fumbled and recovered a fumble. The team had 2 sacks, Ufamba Kamalo and Jadeveon Clowney. Marcus Williams had an interception. Chris Thompson, 4 kick returns, 76 yards. Will Fuller, the 5th, 3 punt returns, 27 yards. Kymane Fairbairn, 1 for 1 in his field goals. We told you in the preview of this game and the game picks that Russell Wilson would have to make plays. He did, 26 of 41, 452 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. He was also the team's top rusher. That running game did not have it today. 4 carries, 30 yards, 7.5, longest of 21. So other than that, he was 3 of 9. J.D. McKissick, 4 of 6. The team altogether 21 of 33, 1.6 yards per rush. You take that 21-yard run by Russell Wilson out, that would be 20 carries for 12 yards. So not good there. Tyler Lockett, 6 of 121 receiving. Paul Richardson, 6 of 105, 2 touchdowns. Trey Madden, 1 of 66. Doug Baldwin, 6 of 54. Tanner McAvoy, 1 of 53. Jimmy Graham, 4 of 39. 2 touchdowns in the game winner. Russell Wilson fumbled once, was not lost. Luke Wilson recovered a fumble. 5 sacks. Justin Coleman, Dwight Freeney, Sheldon Richardson all had a half sack. Frank Clark had 2. Michael Bennett had 1.5. Richard Sherman had 2 interceptions. Earl Thomas returned an interception, 78 yards for a touchdown. Tyler Lockett, 2 kick returns, 32 yards. 3 punt returns for 10 yards for Tyler Lockett. Blair Walsh, 2 for 2 in his field goals. Houston, look, you can talk all about the inmates running the asylum, that comment. I'll note on it quickly. I think it's pretty stupid. You're getting upset about it. That is a common saying. So, whatever. We live in a sensitive world, though, nowadays, so that is what it is. They came out and played. Watson got some yardage, had a lot of big plays, but did have 3 interceptions. So we knew that that was going to happen coming into this game, or I expected it to happen, and it did. For the Seahawks, they have got to run the ball better. That offensive line is really making Russell Wilson have to do superhuman things. He's doing it for now, but Seattle has to be nervous going forward, because how long can you really expect Russell Wilson to keep pulling rabbits out of his hat? Before people get upset about that, that's a common expression too, but Seattle's got to figure it out running the ball, because like we said, Russell Wilson, just a lot is being placed on him. The Cowboys 33-19 over the Washington Redskins. Cowboys now 4-3. Washington drops to 3-4. Dak Prescott 14 of 22, 143 yards. No touchdowns, no interceptions. Ezekiel Elliott 33 carries, 150 yards, 4.5 yards per rush, 2 touchdowns. Dak Prescott 3 of 16, 5.3. Altogether, 39 of 169, 4.3 yards per rush. That running game is coming along. Des Bryant, 4 of 39. Terrence Williams, 2 of 36. Jason Witten, 3 of 31 receiving. DeMarcus Lawrence and Benny Benwickery recovered fumbles. Ezekiel Elliott lost a fumble. 4 sacks. DeMarcus Lawrence had 1. Tyrone Crawford had 1. David Irving had 2. Byron Jones returned an interception, 21 yards. That basically ended the game. It was probably over before then, though. Ryan Switzer, 1 kick return, 6 yards, 2 punt returns of 19 yards. Mike Nugent replacing Dan Bailey, 4 for 5 in his field goals. For the Redskins, Kirk Cousins, 26 of 39, 263 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Rob Kelly, top rusher, 8 of 19, 2.4, 1 touchdown. Chris Thompson, 4 of 18, 4.5. The team, 15 of 49, 3.3 yards per rush. Jamison Crowder, 9 receptions, 123 yards. Chris Thompson, 8 of 76. Ryan Grant, 5 of 38. Vernon Davis, 2 of 20. Josh Norman recovered a fumble. Kirk Cousins fumbled twice, lost one of them, recovered the other. Chris Thompson lost a fumble. Jamison Crowder fumbled and recovered a fumble. 2 sacks, both by Ryan Kerrigan, no interceptions. Chris Thompson, 3 kick returns, 61 yards. Jamison Crowder, 1 punt return, -1 yards. Nick Rose, 2 for 3 in his field goals. Did miss an extra point. That field goal was blocked and returned. Big play in this game. Washington had a chance to go up 16-7. Orlando Scandrick blocked it. excuse me, Tyrone Crawford blocked it. Orlando Scandrick returned it inside the 5. Cowboys cashed it in with a touchdown. Really turned the game around. Cowboys went on a 19 or 16-0 run after that until Washington finally scored. They got the ball back late, and then the interception sealed it. Cowboys, you can talk, maybe their passing game isn't where they wanted it to be. Des Bryant, you can see he was frustrated at times, but in these conditions, it was pouring in Washington. You're not going to throw the ball much, and Ezekiel Elliott was having a big day. I have to see what happens with Ezekiel Elliott tomorrow. For the Redskins, their offensive line was decimated. Kirk Cousins hung in there as best he could. They really couldn't run the ball, but he was taking shots, and you just really can't play that well offensively when you have they were like they had 4 separate guys. They were bringing guys in who got hurt, so it was really tough for the Washington Redskins in this one. But they're now 3-4, and they've really got to respond moving forward. All right, the Sunday night recap will either come tonight or tomorrow morning. Be sure to stay tuned for that. And remember, we appreciate all subscriptions. Thank you.